Hi YouTube, just thought I'd do a video on my Enfield 303 Mark IV number 2 that I've restored. So British rifle, about 17 million of them made, so it wasn't hard to find parts for it. Was the first centerfire rifle that I brought. I paid £300 for it, so I thought I would spend a bit of money trying to make it look respectable. Shoots quite well. So first thing I did was buy some new wood. Found this online on eBay, paid about £100 for it. It's not the correct wood for the rifle. A gunsmith fitted it, and as you can see, he had to do some alterations for it. I think it's for a number 4 Mark I star. But I wasn't that fussed because none of the serial numbers match on this. There's a serial number there for the action. Serial number for the magazine, that's different as well. And serial number for the bolt, if I can remove it one-handed, which I shall attempt to do, is different as well. So I wasn't too fussed. Just wanted to make it look a bit nicer. There we go. So yeah, new wood, that went on. The rear sight, the battle sight, was pretty much illegible, so put a new sight on there. Firing pin, this is the firing pin that was in it. I'm not sure if you can be able to see this on here. It was pretty much mushroomed over at the end, is about the best way to describe it. So put a new firing pin in. Ordered the tool on eBay to do it. Quite easy, very easy to do. And the firing pin actually came from Germany, believe it or not, from a dealer in Germany. This is the new firing pin. Probably not going to be able to see it, but yeah, we might do there. A lot better condition than the original one. Also, new mainspring. This is the old one that came out. The new one's in there. And whilst I was at it, I thought I'd buy some spare mags. So I actually managed to source 2 unissued mags. There's one I've had out, cleaned up, degreased should I say, and run through the rifle. Runs okay. This one I haven't even unpackaged yet. Bought a lot of this stuff from DS Militaria. Sling swivels were bust, so he had 2 of those. John at DS Militaria, I'll put a link in the description. And oiler in the back, also put an oiler in. I bought loads of these, charger clips, you can still get those. Polish the butt up at the back there. I'll just see if I can get around. We'll open the back up so you guys can see. If I can generate enough room. This is my reloading room here. There we are. So open up the around. And in the back there is the oiler and the pull through and some swabs as well if you want to clean it on the range. The only problem I had with it, once I'd done it and was starting to use it, I prepared all the wood before it went on, so no problems there, was on cleaning it, this section of the barrel didn't feel right. You could feel, you'd rod through, push through, lovely and smooth, until you got to here, and it felt rough and grainy and horrible. No amount of cleaning chemicals that I could run through it would improve it. So in my research, I found this stuff. I had to get it from America. Big 45 Frontier. And saw some guys using it on there in a slightly different way. It's meant for rubbing on, you take it looks like a scour for washing up with, but you take it and you rub it over the metal. If there's surface rust on there, it removes the rust and not the metal of the bluing. What you can also do with it is take an old bronze brush, an oil brush, wrap some strands around it, like so, and then run it through the bore. And after doing that, I'd cleaned the bore, got it as clean as I could get it, run this through it, and it came out absolutely filthy. That stuff works really, really well. It pulled out a load more out of it. And yeah, she shoots really well now. I can get it out to, at the moment, I'm at 460 yards, open sighted. I'm not going to put a scope on it. I think that ruins them. I've got a shoot coming up soon where I've got the opportunity to take it up to 600 yards, which I fully intend to do. But yeah, there it is. Cheap gun, like I said, only £300. Spent probably, I don't know, 150, and she now looks like this. Oh, one thing John got for me at DS Mediteria is this. You see the L on there? That's for large. The one that I had that came with the woodwork I brought was a small stock, and I'm quite large, long reach of pull, so I needed the long one. And yeah, John swapped it over for me. He took the small one, I had the long one, and it makes all the difference. The only thing I need to do is change this horrible, cheap and nasty strap that I got. Yes, I've got around to it. Yeah, but the canvas is fine, but this stuff here is just tin, horrible. But yeah, there she is. I'm not going to show you how it works with the safety and the bolt and the charging clips, because that's not what this is about. This is just about my Lee Enfield, my 303, and what I did to restore it. Took a old rough gun and turned it into something that's not too bad for not a lot of money. Anyway, more videos to follow on it when I'm actually on the range shooting it. Bye for now.